Hello, team RPI BaseCamp. Tim and I wanted to just take a quick moment and thank you for participating in RPI BaseCamp 2023. Wow, what an amazing program. It was a full 8 weeks of pushing ourselves and learning and getting to know each other and motivating each other. But then reading your reports from the actual race weekend, it kind of just like really brought it all home and how awesome of a program and community we have here at Basecamp. So I'm still making my way through all your race reports, and thank you so much for sharing. If you haven't shared yours from the weekend, please do, because they are really powerful for us to read and for everyone else to read. And I think we can all agree that, this whole event, the event itself and then leading up to it was a pretty special thing.
I couldn't agree more, Namrita. I mean, it's you and I are blessed, right? We get to work
Yeah.
these base camps and see this community. And I think what's amazing for me is it's awesome to watch people achieve their intrinsic value goal, meaning so many a part of what is awesome to see is you came with a goal, and your goal might have been to stand on the podium, or it might have just been to finish, but it really was a challenge to you to do something big, to do something special, to grow, to get out of that comfort zone. And that's stuff that motivates me every day. Watching everybody at the RPI event, I don't know, it was Ken Carl, I think. Maybe I'm going to give the wrong person credit, but I'm pretty sure it was Ken Carl who posted. It was the be good spirit and the base camp camaraderie that just made this special. And that really, it was cool. And that's the energy and vibe, right? It's so great. We got to spend these 8 weeks together, train, learn, nutrition, suffer, cry a little, smile a little, and then go to this amazing event and spend time with an inspiring mentor like Rebecca and the great thing that she does out there. So thank you, everybody, for being part of it. We really appreciate it.
Yeah. Yeah, seriously. And Brianna said something about, in her race report about, she was able to conquer her perceived limits. And I think that's so much of it. So when we train by ourselves, we have all these like obstacles and hurdles in our head. We're not sure if we can make the cutoff. We're not sure what distance. And, thanks to Rebecca for encouraging and inspiring people to jump up in distance. And you guys did it. You hit the cutoffs. And even with the weather, you were prepared. And that makes us feel so good. It makes us, feel like we're here to help. And that's really what motivates Tim and I every day, is seeing you guys just, conquer those perceived limits and hit your goals and beyond. So obviously, the race is complete. It's over for this year, but we want to invite all of you to come back and train with us again. So continue your train where you belong journey. I think now you know what that means, that feeling. And come to our 2023-24 Winter Basecamp Foundation program. It's similar in the way that we execute it, but it's also way better and way bigger. And I think you have now gotten a taste of what it's like to be in a training community, but the 16-week program is way more. You get so much more out of it. We have a much larger group, for one. We have a lot more opportunities to engage and learn and ride together. So yeah, I mean, the main difference is it's just a bigger, longer program. It's 16 weeks. It runs from the end of November to the end of March. And Tim, I think you could probably give an idea of, we have some new elements that are in place again. So yeah.
Yeah, I mean, one of the things here, right? So in RPI Basecamp, we focused on training and nutrition, which are two of the four legs of the stool of performance success, right? In Basecamp Winter Foundation, it's a 360 approach. So we have a training program, 16 weeks. It's more customized to you. You go through an in-depth fitness survey. So you have your 16-week training program. You have deeper nutrition support. We actually have calculators and ways to really get specific on your nutritional needs and coach you through ongoing nutrition and general fueling and in-event performance. But then we also add strength training. So our strength trainer is Menachem Brody. He's a best-selling author of strength training for cyclists, really an expert in cycling-specific strength development. He develops a full program. We have beginner, intermediate, advanced programs that fit within your schedule. They're a focus on functional strength and strength resistance. And this year we have an exciting new addition. We're going to also put in the fourth leg, and we're going to have mental performance coaching. Carrie Jackson is going to be part of our team. She's a renowned sports psychologist. A few of us have worked with her in the past through our athletes and things like that. She is awesome. She's going to be doing some development and education to get you better ready for performing at events, training with a more positive mindset, and really focusing on the mental game. So what I really like about winter base camp, because we have more time, and that really is the thing, the 8 weeks in the summer when we're all running around in summer life, you can't get all of that in the winter. We can really look at you as a whole athlete and give you something special.
Yeah. And I think, to that point, when we have 8 weeks, we're really building to a specific performance. And now we are really focused on the whole season ahead. So think about the gains that you made and just what you learned and accomplished in 8 weeks for one event. Think about what's possible now for next year. It's so much bigger than you can even comprehend right now, to be honest. I mean, it doesn't matter how long you've been riding, whether this is your first event you've ever done, or if you've been training for 20 years. I promise you, if you invest the time in the program and join us on this journey, it's incredible what we offer. And like, I still look at our offerings on a, when I see how much, like when you say training and strength and mental performance, like it's insane, like how cool of a program it is. And I hope I'm not sounding like too salesy, but it's like something that I'm genuinely so passionate about being involved with. So anyway, one of the other cool things is we get to train together. So it is, because it's a winter program, we ride on Zwift together. You don't have to do it, but we have public workouts where you can invite your friends that aren't in base camp. And Tim and I and some of our other coaches will actually coach the workouts. So we get to talk while we're riding. It's super fun. I never thought I would even enjoy indoor training at all, but it's actually really cool. And it's a great way to even connect with your fellow base campers and riders even more throughout the winter. And it totally makes a difference with the indoor training in the winter.
It makes it more social, right? Because people are in there.
Yeah.
There's in every workout, like I know in the workouts I lead, Rebecca and I usually read the morning rides, and I don't know, there's 60, 70, 80, 100 base campers in there. It's awesome because we're always
chatting. Yeah.
It makes it
I
even
think it was like the biggest group ride on Zwift, I think, or group workout.
It is. Yep. And we have, I don't know, this year we're offering more time. So we have select public ones where you can invite friends, but we also have private coach-led ones for base camp members only, where we really get into topics and stuff like that. You know what else is cool though? And it's funny when you said this, I was thinking about it, and the Rebecca's, we have challenges.
Yep.
We have 4 big challenges where once a cycle, we have like, I don't want to call it a race, but it's a performance event where we're going to teach you how to prepare, how to get mentally ready, how to get physically ready, how to perform in an event. And there are different types of event. We have a hill climb, we have a long ride, we have an omnium weekend, we have a gravel race. And in each one of these, we really are going to walk you through the challenge. And we have amazing prize packages. We're famous for our prize packages. So, and it's not whoever wins gets the prize package. If you complete the challenge, everybody's name goes in the hat, and we picked 5 winners. So challenges are great. Another way to have fun.
Yeah. And it's such a, like, when we prepared for RPI, you kind of just waited till race day to put it all together, unless you did a training race. And it is literally the best way to prepare for, how to fuel on race morning, how to manage race nerves, how to manage pacing, and all of that. We teach you that as part of base camp and these challenges. So yeah, it's awesome. Well, I don't really have anything else to say about it, Tim. You want to?
No, I think that it's great. Here's what I would say though, and this is the selling part, because it happens every year. It happened last year, and it was definitely hard to manage. We sell out. Basecamp Foundation sold out. Last year, we had like 45 people who had to reserve this year, last year, because we cap it so that we can do a great job of managing. Go in and reserve your spot today if you're not sure. You can put down a $25 deposit if you're not sure. Go in and reserve that spot. It's fully refundable up to, I think it's November 1. It'll be on the site. So you have time to make the decision because you don't want it to sell out while you're thinking about it. Or if you want to lock in early bird pricing, it's 400. It's not normally $550, $549. Early bird pricing, if you sign up before September, I should have these dates. I think it's 23rd or 29th, something like that. It is only $499, so you get a $50 discount. So you can also just sign up, get the early bird pricing, lock in your spot. And even that is fully refundable up to November 1 if you change your mind. So totally up to you. I'll put the link below, but honestly, it's not a selling thing. When it sells out, and if you miss the window, sometimes it's frustrating for people. And Namrita and I feel really bad that people are frustrated. But in order to run a great community of high touch where you get all this exposure, we can't just open the doors and make it an unlimited number, or it gets too big and it's not as personal as we want it to be.
Yeah. Yeah,
Excellent.
I think we are, 100% committed on delivering an amazing experience. I think you got a taste of that in RPI BaseCamp. And so hopefully you'll join us again and see what we're talking about.
Thanks again, everybody, for a great summer, 8 weeks of awesome fun, and congratulations on your amazing accomplishments at RPI.
Yeah, exactly. Awesome job, guys.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.